Not gonna hurt you.
I know. Daddy!
Greetings, Wayward fans. Thank you all for watching. My name is Kripke, and I will be your guide as we dive into another episode analysis video. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. Episode 15 of this season is called The Benders. Sam is abducted by a family of cannibalistic hillbillies, while he and Dean are investigating several decades worth of missing people. Sam and Dean head to Minnesota, where a young boy witnesses a man vanish into thin air. Upon searching for clues, Sam is abducted by what he assumes is a supernatural being, and Dean is left to search frantically for his brother, who is now missing. However, both are stunned when they realize the kidnappers are human and using the captives as human prey for a twisted hunting expedition. Unfortunately, when you're supernatural hunters, you are bound to run into the weird, which are humans. Let the hunt begin. The Benders are a family of psychotic murderers residing in Hibbing, Minnesota, where they live in isolation to avoid detection by the police due to their cannibalistic nature. Once or twice a year, they have a family tradition that goes back several generations where they abduct people and then hunt them down like poor deer, just for the fun of it. They strip them of their possessions, keep trophies such as teeth and other parts, and worst of all, they eat them.
You wanna play games? We'll play some games.
Pa Bender is the father of the current family. Jared and Lee are the two elder sons, who are pretty much the muscle of the family, and are equally psychotic. The youngest of the Benders is Missy, and she just might be the scariest one of all. She often uses her young age and innocence to trick people into lowering their guard, before either attacking them or waiting for her pa or brothers to jump them. It is not known how many people the Benders have killed over the years, but the biggest mistake they made was taking Sam.
I'll say it again. Demons I get. People are crazy.
This is how the Winchesters put an end to the Benders' illegal hunting. While Pa Bender starts to torture Dean, he instructs his son Lee to go and shoot both Sam and Kathleen to try and cover up having the police at his door.
When you're done with a boy, shoot the bitch too. We gotta clean this mess up before any more cops come running out here.
Lee opens the cell door to shoot Sam, but he has the bracket from the cable he pulled down earlier and throws it at him, distracting him long enough for Sam to overpower him and lock him in the very cell that he was in. Pa and his other son Jared go out to investigate to find Lee, leaving Missy to guard Dean. When they reach the barn, they find Lee unconscious in a cell, the power cut off, and the captives missing. They search the barn for the escaped prisoners and split up. Kathleen jumps Jared, but he gets the best of her and throws her to the ground. As he prepares to shoot, Sam runs at him, with Pa right behind. Sam then finishes off Jared and locks him in the cell with his brother. Kathleen covers Pa Bender, who is wounded on the floor, while Sam goes to find Dean.
Just tell me why.
Because it's fun.
Dean finds Sam after he had locked Missy in the closet. Kathleen then tells the brothers to hit the road before the cops and FBI show up, and thanks them for their help.
Sorry about your brother.
Thank you.
The Bender hunting days are at an end.
All I'm saying is you vanish like that again, I'm not looking for you.
Sure you won't.
So you got sidelined by a 13-year-old girl, huh?
Oh, shut up.
Just saying, you get rusty there, kiddo.
This is Supernatural Uncovered, where we analyze and research each episode and reveal what we find on a buffet table for your appetite of entertainment and knowledge. Here are the 5 categories: trivia, cultural references, deja vu, continuity errors, and goofs. On to trivia. Number 1. The Benders in this episode shares its name with a real-life serial killer family known as the Bloody Benders, where they lived a murderous life. Wrong picture. I believe that's the Ingalls. According to the historical marker, the infamous Bender family, John, his wife, son, and daughter Kate, settled in Kansas in 1871. Kate soon gained notoriety as a self-proclaimed healer and spiritualist. Secretly, the 4 made a living through murder and robbery. Located on the main road, the Benders sold meals and supplies to travelers. Their murders were carried out by the use of a canvas curtain that divided the house into 2 rooms. When a traveler was seated at the table, his head was outlined against the curtain. The victim was then dispatched from behind with a hammer, and the body was dropped into a basement pit, later to be buried in an orchard. As more and more travelers disappeared, suspicion began to center on the Benders. They disappeared in the spring of 1873, shortly before inquisitive neighbors discovered the victims' bodies. The Benders are believed to have killed about a dozen people, including 1 child. Although stories abound, the ultimate fate of the murderous Bender family is uncertain. Some say that they escaped, others that they were executed by a vengeful posse. Their story is unresolved and remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of the Old West. Number 2. This is the only episode in which Sam and Dean's last name was referenced to the Winchester hunting rifles by a character. The Winchester rifle is a blanket term for any lever-action repeating rifle produced by the Winchester Repeating Arms Company.
Winchester. Sam Winchester.
Like the rifle?
Like the rifle.
Number 3.
These traffic cams take an image every 3 seconds as part of the Amber Alert program. These images were all taken around the time that your cousin Sam disappeared.
An Amber Alert, or Child Abduction Emergency Alert, is a message distributed by a child abduction alert system to ask the public for help in finding abducted children. It originated in the United States in 1996. Number 4. This episode takes place in Hibbing, Minnesota, which is the hometown of Sheriff Donna Hanscom. However, Donna is not introduced until halfway through Season 9. Sam and Dean will return to Hibbing, Minnesota in Season 10, Episode 8, titled Hibbing 911. Number 5. This is only one of 3 episodes to date where the monsters are human. The 3 are The Benders. The second is Season 4, Episode 11, entitled Family Remains. And the third is Season 11, Episode 8, Just My Imagination.
Reese?
Hey, stranger.
All right, everybody stay calm. She's a ghost. She can't come in the circle.
I thought you said ghosts couldn't cross the circle.
They can't. She's not a ghost.
Number 6. The police station in this episode is the same police station used in Season 1, Episode 3, Dead in the Water. Number 7. The interior of the Bender household was used again starting in Season 2 as the permanent home to Bobby Singer. On to cultural references. Number 1.
Godzilla vs. Mothra.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite Godzilla movie. So much better than the original, huh?
Totally.
Yeah, he likes the remake.
Godzilla is a monster originating from a series of Japanese films of the same name. The character first appeared in Ishiro Honda's 1954 film Godzilla and became a worldwide pop culture icon, appearing in 32 films produced by Toho, numerous video games, novels, comic books, and television shows. Godzilla vs. Mothra is the fourth Godzilla movie released in 1964. The remake came out in 1992. Number 2.
Waiting for what?
Ned Beatty time, man.
I think that's the least of your worries right now.
Ned Beatty is an award-winning actor whose debut role was in the 1972 horror movie Deliverance, where he played a suburban man viciously attacked by psychotic mountain men. Number 3. Pa Bender's comment about human being the best hunt is from a short story, The Most Dangerous Game, by Richard Connell.
That's what this is about, you yahoos hunt people.
I've hunted all my life, but the best hunt is human.
Number 4.
Says here your badge was stolen. Picture of you.
I lost some weight, and I got that Michael Jackson skin disease.
Okay.
One of the numerous controversies that surrounded singer and performer Michael Jackson throughout his life was his changing physical appearance. One of these changes was a drastic whitening of his skin, which Jackson attributed to the skin disease vitiligo, but also has been rumored to be the result of bleaching creams. Number 5.
They're a bunch of psycho hillbilly rednecks, if you ask me, looking for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for Love is a song from the album by country singer Johnny Lee. This song was also played in the 1972 movie Deliverance. Number 6.
No way.
Hey, you're a civilian and a felon, I think. I'm not taking you with me.
Jessica Steen, who played Officer Kathleen Hudak, also played on the hit TV show Stargate SG-1, who played the character Dr. Elizabeth Weir in episodes Lost City Parts 1 and 2.
Elizabeth Weir.
Daniel Jackson.
I can't get used to being this far underground. I keep looking around for a window.
On to Deja Vu. Number 1. Alexia Fast, who played Missy Bender, also played Emma in Season 7, Episode 13, The Slice Girls.
What's your name?
Missy.
Missy, is your mom home?
She's dead.
They told me you're a hunter. So maybe you understand about me. Maybe you can protect me. Just long enough so I can get away.
Number 2. Sean Reyes, who played Lee Bender, previously played the tall deputy in Season 1, Episode 12, Faith.
Go do it. Don't let him out, though. Shoot him in the cage.
No, it's okay. We were just taking a shortcut through the neighborhood, and when windows were rolled down, we heard some screaming when we drove past the house.
On to continuity errors. And now for some fun. I'm going to show you very short clips from the episode, and let's see if you can find the error. Pause the video if needed for more time. Number 1.
Samuel Winchester. So you know that his brother Dean Winchester died in St. Louis.
Pause now if you need more time. On the deputy's screen, when she looks up Dean Winchester, it says that he's 6'4", when in reality it's supposed to be 6'1", and the record ID is also incorrect on Dean's, which should be DF-28398, is showing Sam's ID instead. If you look at this wanted poster of the boys from a future episode, all of Dean's info is correct. Sam just has an error with his eyes. It's actually Hazel. Number 2. Pause now if you need more time. When Dean is picking the handcuff lock to get away, we see him pick the lock on the cuff around his wrist. However, when the camera shows the door once Dean has escaped, the handcuffs are not hanging from the handle. Number 3.
Well, that's the point. You know, with our usual playmates, there's rules, there's patterns, but with people, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Pause now if you need more time. After Dean looks at the control box, he closes it before he walks over to Sam. But when he leaves the barn, it's open and he tries to smack it closed. Number 4.
Eat me. No, wait, you actually might. You think this is funny? We'll play some games.
Pause now if you need more time. As Dean is being interrogated by Pa Bender, you can see blood coming from Dean's nose after he was punched by one of the sons. But then it disappears and then reappears between shots. First it's there, then it's gone, and then it magically reappears again. On to goofs. The fun continues. Just like with continuity errors, I'm going to show you very short clips from the episode, and let's see if you can find the error. Pause the video if you need to for more time. Number 1. Pause now if you need more time. When Dean enters the barn for the first time, his lips are moving, but there's no audio to match it. The original script had Dean humming the dueling banjos. However, possibly because they couldn't get the rights to the music, in the episode itself the humming is cut out, though you can still see Dean's mouth moving. Number 2.
How often do they feed you?
Once a day. They use that thing over there to open the cage.
And that's the only time you see them?
Pause now if you need more time. During the scene where Sam is in prison talking with Alvin Jenkins, right after they were given food, a mic on a boomstick can be seen slowly moving across into view below. Now let's tally up the total kills done by the psychos of Hills Have Eyes. Before Sam and Dean showed up, not much was known about the Bender family, as they would secretly abduct 1 or 2 people a few times a year, so they can hunt them and God knows what else. But once Dean was captured, Pa Bender opened up to him about the 3 generations of hunting and killing. I'm going to roughly say the bare minimum would be around 80, but I have a feeling it's much more than that. The only recent kill shown in this episode was Alvin Jenkins. It looks like he will never make the Monster Truck Hall of Fame. If anyone would like to know more about the real Bloody Benders, check out the links in the description below. If anyone has an interest in real paranormal investigating, or simply have a story, video, or photo you'd like to share, reach out to Thomas D'Agostino, public speaker, author of 12 books, and over 38 years of paranormal investigating. He is always looking for new stories and experiences to share. You can find his contact info in the description below. Please remember to like and subscribe to become a member of Kripke's Supernatural Hunters. And don't forget to click the bell so you'll be notified of any new videos. I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to leave me a comment or any questions you may have below. Thank you so much for watching, Wayward fans, and as always, carry on the hunt.
Carry